Welcome into a Squad Ops One Life event. Tonight we have Operation Green Comet. Right back on Krasnota. We're going to jump into a U.S. platoon brief. And we're going to hear what the U.S. have planned here. Similar to the operation we had earlier today, there are various U.S. missions that they will be choosing one of and pushing through here in Krasnota. Here we go. We're going to listen to Alpha Guida give command brief.
They will be moving out well ahead of the convoy, speeding through, and moving roughly to the, well, you can't see it now, but hold on. Roughly to that infantry mark there, where they will be dismounting, spreading out, and looking for contact. Your goal there for everyone in Squad 3 is to find the enemy and just kind of tie him down. You'll tie him down so we are flanking squads, which will consist of Ronin and Scottish, can flank around the northern side. Somewhat following those markers, so they'll kind of follow that northern road up towards that other fob there, not going too far north or too far west, and then cutting down and hammering south, either straight south or southeast. Ronin's squad will be heading further around on a bit of a wider flank, but they'll come in more from the west side, while Scottish's guys will kind of come almost straight south down that widening road and hit any contacts in the flank there. While that's going on, Squad 2, Pony Squad, you guys will be babysitting the convoy. I promise you it will not be boring, because most likely the militia will try to find our convoy and destroy it. So you will be dealing with flanking elements. So while you guys are stationary, you will be watching both our rear and our flank. So expect attacks to come out back the way we came, straight south through the trees, and from any direction from the towns. That's basically it. Once we've kind of hammered through that initial three-way intersection up there, up in Charlie 5-8, we're just going to try to continue down and play it by ear from there on how we maneuver south and get to the point. Once you get to the point, we'll dig in, but again, that plan is kind of just as we go, because we're not going to be sure how many people we have left or what assets we have left. Any questions?
Yeah, how many guys do we expect on the FOB proper? Like resistance-wise?
You mean up?
The Bravo 3, Bravo 6X3 or whatever it is.
We're not expecting any militia there, but we'll most likely have at least when we finally get there, we'll most likely have minimum one full-time squad on that point defending it, while other elements spread out as an outer ring of defenses.
Copy that.
Any other questions? All right. FTLs, make sure you know
your
job.
All right, there we go. The U.S. brief, they're going to patrol through the map here on Krasnota, generally going southwest from their main. They're going to hit this this point right here. This point of interest is the Bravo 683 Overwatch point. They're going to set up here. The vehicles are going to get there first, so they have to bring their stuff with them. Alpha Guido is running U.S. this time with in the blue. Pony is his second in command, with Ronan, a rather Scottish chap, and Londarts, his squad leads. In red, we'll have Dorf command with Moneyman, the Harv, Jackal 800, and not an NSA spy. That'll be militia in red. U.S. loadouts, each squad has an SL, 2 FTLs, 2 ARs, 1 LAT, 1 medic. They have 4 MAT Vs with 50 cals on them and 2 Logi trucks. When they get to the Overwatch point, they'll be able to put down fortifications as well as 2 HMGs and a tow. And they also have 2 times off-map support in the form of a smoke barrage from a nearby artillery unit. Taking a look here at Alpha, he's already in the trail MRAP with the convoy. Everyone getting ready to go here. We got about 40 seconds till we get going with round 1 of Green Comet. Militia, on the other hand, they don't have a lot of anti-tank, but they do have a lot of vehicles. Each squad is an SL, 2 FTLs, 2 ARs, 1 medic. They have 2 LATs, 2 MMGs, and 2 ammo bearers for the entire platoon.
Are you ready?
They do have vehicles, though.
We
We got live push back another minute here. We got 3 Dishka-Techies for vehicles on militia, with 2 Logi-Techies, 2 transport techies, and a couple of transport trucks. They can build roadblocks, which consist of 2 walls or 2 barrel walls. They can also use the transport trucks to actually create obstacles in the road that will hinder the U.S. advance.
Got an M4 sticking out of my lap.
I believe the Logi trucks for U.S. must stay on the road. So that really narrows down the routes that you're going to take. If the Logi trucks have to stay on the road, you have to sort of form your escort of that element around them. I'm going to go ahead and join their join the U.S. command comms while I'm at it. There we go. We got U.S. command comms now.
I'm just gonna have it pull off to the side of the road.
And we're here with the U.S. team. Don't see any other militia elements. They're still at main. They're going to be running out of main, basically. Seeing a little bit of reshuffling with the convoy. And we are live with round 1 of Operation Green Comet. Lead MRAP looks to be Modern Death driving with Imanaz in the gun, Music and Kozio. Second MRAP, Merrick driving with Grunt in the gun. The third, Best Pony, driving with Exubo. And then we have one of the Logi trucks.
Your MRAP going back to pick up the regular. Yeah, I'm aware. I don't know why he was able to mount up, but actually I see why the launch is cool.
And a Logi truck looks like they're going to try to build a roadblock somewhere around here, and also a transport truck full of a fire team. There's a squad that's actually dismounted elements in the city, the central town on the map. Seeing elements dismount here at the front of the convoy.
Yeah, that's fine.
I want you rolling the convoy up into there.
And we can also see very far in the distance the militia element. Matter of fact, that transport truck is just the oh my, the transport truck is in the open. If these guys just open their eyes, Imanaz has eyes on.
Shoot it.
Imanaz engaging the truck. Truck just drove straight down the road pretty carelessly. Ended up getting caught out. RAF 1882 and Random Person are kind of stuck in the open here. I think RAF is still in the truck. No, he's stuck under the truck. Well, it's definitely not going anywhere now. RAF is stuck under the truck, ragdolled.
Alright guys, they're gonna start shifting all their guys up here now that they realize we're here.
But now that, just like you heard of command comms, as everyone has come into contact here, you can expect militia to start sending forces over.
Logi's just in behind, we're gonna set up additional wood. And our two squads will clump up and just, we're not clump up, hard enough.
Much longer.
And defend while 1 and 4 maneuver on the flanks.
Understood. Squad
The transport truck is absolute
Yeah, I realized that after I had it. I have my...
In command here. He's got a handle on the situation, and militia haven't really done anything.
Were they in the lodgy when you started shooting?
Seeing 2 squads in the north.
Did you kill all of them? I guess not. Kill any.
Pretty definitive order there from Pony. Kill anything. Seeing the militia spread out a little bit, trying to find some space here. The response seems to be not yet coming for militia. And as I say that, it is now moving out. Of course, trucks are a little bit dangerous to drive. 1 squad coming from the middle of the map. I'm not sure what these guys are doing. This is one of the potential roadblock, the obstacles.
I'm not too worried about you guys having to cut it in too deep. You going around to the west and push a little. The way you're going right now, go just.
And we're looking at Boogie here.
Scott is just going off contact. Direct south of
Boogie part of Squad 1. He's way in the north, but he's starting to swing around.
No, hang on, stand by. I'm getting it generated.
Blackbeard, the fire team leader in that same element. They're part of the element sweeping around north. Like you heard, 1 and 4 are going to be moving all the way around the north side. They're going to get completely around the element, or the militia squad that has halted the convoy. Matter of fact, looks like 4 is starting to shoot here. A random person skylining on a hill here, trying to build some defense. Cloud Kicker got hit. He's crawling back and bandaging. Random person going to throw up a sandbag here. He gets pinked finally. Just as part of the sandbags get built.
Squad 4 is 1 times KI. Sorry, well, we killed 1.
Copy. We're most likely dealing with just a squad of you guys, so let's try to be a bit more aggressive on our pushing. See if we can wipe these guys out nice and quick.
Still many, still a bunch of rounds coming through. Random person finishes building that guy. Command's right in the thick of it, actually. He's on the front line. He's in front of the MRAPs defending the... Or he's right near where the MRAPs are defending the convoy.
Recommend Pony pushing southwest from his current position.
Copy, Pony.
Got an overhead view of where the convoy is. Looks like it's parked off the road. Just holding position.
See if you can try to deal with those contacts.
Southwest?
U.S. forces are trying to shift their defensive posture here. Trying to reform the line so they can continue pushing. Still lots of shots from U.S. forces trying to suppress this militia element, and it seems like it's working. It's causing the militia fire team to fall back directly towards the elements that are flanking to the north. Claw Dog, Cloud Kicker, Liberal Pundit, they're trying to sweep around to their west here. They're crossing the road. This squiggly line road that sort of runs northwest, southeast. They're running towards Squad 1. Running towards, looks like Lima Bean and, trying to think who's the fire team leader in Bravo here. Blackbeard. Along with Bartok, who's a lat, naturally, and Patrick Starr. They are following the end of the formation there. They're just pushing through, though. Cloud Kicker is leading the front, and he's not really looking the right way. Matter of fact, he's turned to face southeast. Getting close enough to where I think Lima Bean might have spotted these guys. Lima Bean has definitely spotted these guys.
I can pop him right now. Can I take the
He
shot?
definitely has eyes on... He's looking for him coming his way. I think he spotted him through the trees because the element stopped and he is shooting.
Oh, I hit him once. Fuck me.
Or someone is shooting from over here. and I think random person
Oh, we're engaging.
got close to getting tagged there. These guys immediately dropped to the ground.
If we're not in contact, I want us to keep moving.
Cloud Kicker throwing some rounds out. Don't think he has the idea of where they're at. Lib is still in danger. And he's getting shot at. Oh, nope, that's because Snowfall and Boogie are running down the hill. Boogie gets hit. He's hit twice. Boogie's bandaging now. He got a kill, but looks like some more kills happened. I think that entire fire team just got wiped.
It's like east southeast. We won't be able to engage these other.
Boogie's surviving.
Yeah, we're gonna get fucked up.
And I think that's the rest of NSA Spy Squad trying to provide fire support through the trees. And a smart engagement ends in success there for Squad 1. Boogie falls back, Lima Bean, Blackbeard, the other fire teams falling back too.
Very odd.
Blackbeard falling up the hill. They're going to try to, I think they're probably going to try to get back up into the trees here and try to push a little bit further west.
Hey, what's the EKIA? I got one at least.
They're trying to establish the line. You can see the line that they're trying to form on the map here.
We took fire from the southeast.
They're trying to form the line, trying to keep at least about 150, 200 meters between each element, and they're going to start pushing south from here. Bravo is still, this one, Squad 1 Bravo element is still trying to find a line to push down. Looks like they're going to push down the AB line and just move south. Ronan, in charge of the first squad, he's probably going to start pushing south here as well. 4 has reformed in the Charlie file. They're starting to get a little bit more. They're starting to push up. They found one of the checkpoint roadblock fobs that militia tried to build. It doesn't seem to be going to be doing a lot of help for them.
Fucking keep cruising around. Hopefully, four can hit him in the rear.
Switching over to the Harv here. He's part of the Squad 2.
That's fine.
Squad 2 is on the west side, on the east side of the map.
Until they clear the way in front of them.
Alright, Pony.
US Command trying to organize a little bit of the push here. He's trying to turn his platoon to try to push through, continue doing what the plan was, but he's holding back with the convoy. There is some shots happening.
We have contact in Delta 4.
Lawn darts in one of the MRAPs has called out contact far east. Oh my, and contact getting closer back towards where the roadblock was. Not NSA Spy Squad is sort of stuck here in the open. Or not in the open, rather. They're in the forest, but they're stuck in position. They're slowly getting around.
If you can pull your dismounted elements and have them start getting out eyes to our east and south.
I think they're a little bit more paralyzed than they are. They think they're more paralyzed than they are to the west, as Squad 1 has really pushed out west pretty far, and they're continuing to just push around. Looks like they might just be heading towards the Overwatch point in Bravo 683. Squad 4 under Red Scottish Chap is closer to the roadblock fob. The roadblock fob that was that never came to be. But William FBD is pushing real close. There's a militia element on the other side of this hill. And Dix Volk is pushing up here.
It was a lot of contact for that, yes.
Ooh, he's got a sneaky position. I don't think these US soldiers know that they're just on the east side of the road.
Stay still.
Quantum Scholar trying to find some place to sit. Oh, and there we go. And Dix Volk just gets destroyed. But William FPD comes up over the road. G-Man cuts him down as he steps up.
Quantum, you cannot revive. Quantum, you cannot revive.
Sled fires. Ooh. AT4 frag? Is that a thing? Anyway, guess what? Dishka's here. Discoteki driving straight up to the road. That thing's gonna get destroyed so fast. Looks like Soldier Wolfie ghost riding the whip there. Scrooby has parked this thing in a position where if it were any further up, it would be destroyed.
They are moving vehicles, there's noise quite far away. I would say east of squad.
Oh, they're trying to back it up now so that the Dishka gunner can hop up and over the hill here. But I believe there's yeah, Slev is going to have Carl Gustav round on it in pretty short order once it decides to push up any further.
Pony, if you can break off one of your MRAPs to go try to deal with that.
US trying to dispatch an MRAP.
Grid location with Delta 418 in the tree line.
And they're only right up the road.
Supposedly just my south, but I have no eyes on it from my pause.
It's actually kind of reasonable, potentially possible that the MRAPs could engage from here on the Discoteki.
Alpha, do you want us to continue going south?
Here comes Pony.
Follow Ronan.
Pony's pulling with Subo. Subo trying to get eyes on from a distance. Maybe kind of hard to tell because of the fog, but
Copy that. Looks like you've only lost your 2 FTLs. I want you staying in the rear of your formation no matter what. You're my only link with your fucking squad. Yeah.
the Techie is here. Gunner's looking northwest.
And then start sweeping south.
And it looks like Squad 1 is actually... They've circled around the element that they have sort of cut off here.
Regroup with either 1 or 3, whoever's closer.
And MRAP is engaging something. Looks like rounds falling short into the forest. Almost hit Jack 800.
Why would you sit next to the MRAP?
It's cover!
It's cover! Why would you
I have
sit
no
there?
idea anything, guys. There's a perfectly good hill right there. I did not see this hill fire. Go back and watch
I saw.
Pony's having a hard time trying to find this Dishka.
It was up for a little bit, took a little peeksy, and then went back down behind the ridge.
I think the Techie has defilade here.
Guido, you have good eyes up there.
But the Dishka is definitely shooting. Bacon Batman? No, he's not running across the street because that would be dumb. Looks like smoke round from a all the smoke's coming out from US now. They're trying to get up and over the road.
I got eyes on a fucking explosion to my south. Can anyone confirm what the fuck that is? Friendly smoke.
And it causes the Dishka to displace.
Copy.
So, result. But, Wolfie gonna go ahead and reload the Dishka there. Took some pot shots, but nothing really there.
Alright, 3, I'm not really...
Wow, so Squad 1 actually pushed all the way around the element, so there's still a fire team size element that's stuck in the woods over here to the west. And they've come crashing into Thomas Saravan. He just destroyed the Squad 1 SL. So Blackbeard's going to be in charge of Squad 1. Thomas eats a grenade. And this element, led by Jack, is just completely stuck here. There is a squad headed straight for the convoy, though. And 2 Dishka.
Look, he is right here,
We haven't got eyes on positions.
Yeah, dog.
We want to hold here, ideally.
Dishka comes under fire. The soldier, Wolfie, gets down, and Scrooby gets shot out of the Dishka. That's pretty good, but it looks like the convoy might be coming under fire here very shortly.
I
Dishkas are crawling through the forest, and there's also a militia squad north of the convoy. And it looks like one convoy vehicle is down. They're going to start moving the convoy, the remaining Logi truck. I think they're going to push the convoy up the road here.
Copy that. Have we lost one of our lodges? I'm not seeing one of them on the map. Yes, we did lose a lodge. The technical snuck up behind us. It was eliminated.
Convoy going to shift up a little bit. More kills from this. Ooh. That was a rocket hit straight towards Merrick's MRAP. Looks like he might have lost a tire. Looks like the engine's also gone on it as well. Rounds falling all around. Another Dishka gets decrewed.
When convoy goes past you, I want you breaking west, alright? Copy one?
And here we go. Looks like they're going to force the convoy through now.
I'm going to try to link up with the remaining elements of 4.
The convoy has disengaged, and they're headed straight down the road. They're actually running straight towards Dorf. Dorf's going to have all the intel in the world. He's inside this red barn. No, he's not. He's outside it. Dorf throws a bunch of rounds at the Logi, and he's going to hop inside.
Copy, they're coming up behind us. Grid is Delta 65, very effective.
So the convoy has pushed through.
Try to get whatever assets you can out, but
Oh, while you're bottom in the middle, I actually got hit by Dorf there. So Dorf knows where the convoy is now. He's going to start telling his guys to probably break contact and start moving down. So here's the battle space as it looks like right now. There's still a squad of militia coming into view right now in the north. There's the squad that attacked the convoy. They're still trying to reorganize and start pushing south again. It looks like a U.S. squad is pushed off the roadblock point, and they're just pushing south. It looks like they might be getting chased by some militia forces. Everyone is coming south now. Everybody's coming south now. There's one squad that's west in the trees that's going to be pretty safe here. And they're also being chased by the fire team they've been playing do-si-do with for the past half an hour. Well, it feels like a half an hour anyway. Yeah, it's just been about a half an hour, really. Here's the militia force. Look at this 2-squad line, guys. This is organization. This is a really strong push here from militia. If they can keep this organization all the way towards the next point, they're going to be in good shape. However, they're going to have to deal with Farside, Merrick. Looks like Maritimus and Grunt have held back to sort of give a rear guard.
Yeah, 3, if you can, keep pushing south. I want you
as they've ditched their MRAP. Of course, their MRAP had engine problems, resulted from a RPG hit. Militia pushing through this northern forest really hard. Yep, and here we go. And Pony has made it to the point they Overwatch construction has begun. Jacko 800 just killed Quantum Scholar in the middle of the field. I think Quantum was trying to catch his guys back up. And the fire team that was chasing him is caught up. Looks like Snowfall and Skull killed not an NSA spy.
Contact 50 meters to our north, unknown element.
Copy that one. You're a blocking position now, so just hold there and do your best.
Solid copy.
Alpha is now arriving at the Overwatch fob. Pony's in charge of construction. He's getting there. Looks like he's got a medic with him. They're pretty safe right now. No contacts within 200 meters. There's a fire team sized element to their north, but they've met a U.S. unit. And militia are still trying to push through from Charlie 4.
I'm
We have
going
two
to assign a
infantry
buddy
squad
pair,
up north
the
of the
stronghold
fob.
here, and we're going to
He's
keep on
coming.
going to your assignment. Go for it.
And oop. Boogie, I think, just killed Jack 800.
Northeast!
Jack's down. I heard an AR open up, and I believe that was Boogie. So Uncle Niner is right behind him. He's stopped.
Blue chevrons.
Uncle Niner's a good shot. Boogie's trying to put some rounds out that direction. Might be careful. Rounds might be bouncing through towards Merrick and Grunt.
Across the road.
If he's not careful.
Just
No
across the
backstop
road,
there.
maybe
It doesn't appear to
50
be one
meters.
anyway. Uncle Niner displacing to the left. You can't see it on Boogie's screen, but he's off the left side of the hill where the road is in front of him.
No. Think so. Snowfall, can you get over?
Lima's right beside Boogie, holding the road here.
Yep, we can.
They're Boogie and Lima, just buddies, doing the thing, holding the road. They've been hearing a Dishka in the distance. The techie has been rolling around. It's just over that hill right there, and a matter of fact, Phoenix just got shot out of it. Merrick and Grunt, while retreating, were able to find a shot on Phoenix, a pretty free one at that. And they're engaging Moneyman and looks like Lex Ryan here. They killed another one too. Moneyman kills Grunt at a distance though. It looks like Grunt just didn't have cover. Merrick trying to return fire. Ooh. Moneyman could see Merrick from here. I think Merrick might have just seen Moneyman. No, Merrick's still trying to get on the gun here. Merrick just gets hit. And Merrick goes down. But I think Merrick took a shot at Lex Ryan. So Merrick and Grunt are dead. That's the last part of the US element that were behind near the roadblock.
We have contacts up to our north one. I'd watch out up there. It's all no man's
So
land.
one is pretty much by themselves now.
Copy that. Check your fire, just, yeah.
It appears that 3 has moved through where Mill Command was. So militia no longer have a commander. I only see 3 numbers, so that only means there's only 3 commanders with squad comms.
Stop shooting, ceasefire, ceasefire. The MRAP shooting at friendlies.
So militia command chain breaking down pretty quickly here. U.S. command organization still intact.
Tactical blob still.
Harv bringing up
Harv like taking it slow and
the
steady.
rear, but he's pushed down from the north here. He's got a his entire element's
Remember,
still
active
here, and they're
objective
starting to push south.
3683.
They're behind
Take
the
that,
fire
ceasefire.
team of 1 that's been taking a little bit of contact. Hearing word
I
that
go
Blackbeard
down,
squad
stay power.
in the forest north of the point is
Back
being
up one.
called back south. So US is going to collapse on their FOB location.
They want us to do some
Lima Bean's part of this element, falling back. He was along the road. He's got Boogie right behind him.
I got contacts from my north. Contacts from my north. 100 meters.
Alright, well,
Pulse. I got
copy
half a
that.
squad
Get
moving
online,
west.
engage.
And Blackbeard's trying to call him out.
Alright, they're moving through the tree line.
Something tells me Boogie thinks he's under fire here, or he's being seen. Either that or Blackbeard has spotted more militia to their northwest. Oh no, Boogie's getting shot at. Moneyman hit him twice. Nope, Boogie's down. Looks like some pretty sharp eyes there. Moneyman takes down Boogie. Lima's crawling away. He's got hit with a stray bullet.
Snowfall, take your guys and
He's still crawling. Blackbeard and Patrick Starr trying to engage here.
Me and Snowfall are getting them off.
Are you good taking shots, Bartok?
Bartok is dead.
Moneyman responsible for that. Looks like Lex Ryan back in the Dishka. Uncle Niner and Silent have a really good position here on this hill. Anyone that skylines the hill to their southwest is going to get schwacked. It's going to get absolutely destroyed by Silent here. Uncle Niner right on his tail. Looks like they're going to be buddies and pushing in. Lex Ryan moved the Dishka. He's back on it now. Suppression, maybe? That might be good. Update on kills. 17 kills for US, 13 kills for Mill. It's still close. It all comes down to how militia want to deal with reattacking this point here.
Right around in that tree line you're at right now. You're going to be just northeast of us.
Militia are still stronger than they appear on the map. They are spread out over about 400, 450 meters here. But they still have the squad 2 with the Harv in the lead is still pretty intact. They're holding right now. Squad 4 is largely intact. They've just crossed the road now. The technical of Lex Ryan, part of that element. Hearing a MRAP engage from a distance. Of course, US have been building this fob over here. Let's take a look at it, because it's coming to its own now. We've got sandbags galore. We've also got 50s. 50s on tripods. Matter of fact, we got white bottom in the middle. Suppressing here.
You're going to see them really well. They're going to see when they try to engage.
Militia still trying to get lined up here for a northwest-southeast approach. This US 50 cal MRAP here, still looking around. Looks like more casualties from Blackbeard's element here. The Dishka's gone. The Dishkateki just got blown up by Carl Gustav. Lex Ryan gets out of it in time. Blackbeard's element is kind of exposed to their west, but luckily for them, the militia element is still too far out to really engage. Plus, they've got the problem of if they advance that far to engage Blackbeard, they're going to get schwacked from the fob.
150 meters pushing west, copy. How many?
You can kind of sort of see this opening right here in Alpha 5. 3 is starting to get some militia elements moving through. There's a fire team bounding south here. Militia starting to disorganize, but they are starting to move south here. They're trying to sweep around to attack this more in one distance. Looks like MRAP and 50 cal is starting to engage here. While your bomb in the middle's gotten hit. Militia kind of in the open as they move through the trees. It's just natural with the way that these trees are going up the hill. They're going to have less cover initially until they start getting moving. Rounds coming pretty close to US positions here. And there's still a militia fire team, seems to be all the way over west of the fob. Has actually gone through pretty openly here. They're holding position, looking in.
One, how's your strength?
Down to 3 guys. We still have a lat though.
That's good.
Militia just trying to spread out here. Trying to lighten the load, try to spread out the requirement here of what's going to have to happen. Meanwhile, U.S. forces continue to build up their position. Pony's moving a MRAP to reinforce the west flank here. He's got Macho Man, Randy in the gun, Ibanaz, Lawn Darts, Modern Death throwing themselves out here to the west as well. They're going to be pushing a little bit further west. And now it all comes down to how militia want to push this. MRAPs and 50 cals are still pretty exposed positions all told. The MRAP gunners can certainly be domed out of their position. However, the tripods, they're kind of just hiding behind the gun when they sit there.
Yeah, we've got a couple of dudes around here.
And they have tracers like probably every 4th round in their belt.
Right,
so
quick, guys,
while your bottom of the middle gets back in here, you can see he doesn't really have a lot of room here. Rounds landing close to the militia. I think Raph thought about trying to cross this field, thought twice about it. Cody's actually stuck in the field. Rounds landing close to him. Whizzing right over his head, and he's just crawling, trying to use the defilade that he has to crawl in. Looks like Flicker, maybe B Saucy trying to get rounds in. And all Cody can do is just stay low and get forward. Maybe he'll try to pop up next to where that tree is, see if he can't get lucky enough to throw some rounds at the fob location. Starting to get closer. Most militia elements are within 200 meters or less, and actually there's a fire team moving in here. Frost is leading Clamar and Don't Get Shot on a pretty ambitious push here, getting to the adjacent little forested patch. And I bet you Frost's going to try to take a shot at Pony here. Pony's just soloing a MRAP right now. And Pony has no idea Frost is here. I think Frost is going to chance it. He's going to start crawling up, I think.
There are enemies approximately Bravo 678. I just took a shot at one who I think killed my MRAP gunner.
Solid cop. Bravo 678.
Now, Londart's here might push north and catch Frost's fire team completely off guard. And if that's the case, that's going to be pretty bad here, but looks like Don't Get Shot and Frost and Clamar all have eyes on this MRAP.
Close northwest, that's not quite accurate. It's more like just outside pop radius.
Although Frost isn't looking there. No, he is. He's looking at it. He doesn't see Pony's head, though. If he gets a little bit closer, he might have a shot at it. Pony's still pretty... Pony doesn't know. He's traversing his gun. I think Frost's trying to take a shot now. Yep. Frost taking a shot, and Pony's going to see him. Oh! Pony turns two, but doesn't pull the trigger, and Pony just got shot out. Another squad lead down. Great shot from Frost there. Missed the first one, made the second one count for sure. That's going to have Revy and B Saucy shift left. And Revy is going to look towards here. The MRAP is still functional. Cody gets killed in the field. He tried to push up that hill and try to do something, but no, he's still alive. Oh, I thought he died. His icon went from yellow to red, and he's not bleeding. Guido's part of the defense here. He's trying to figure out what's going on here. He's on the command comms.
Managing the east side, but if you can pull it back in closer, that would be appreciated.
I'm less than 30 meters from B683 right now.
Copy. Is there any way you could get in there and cause havoc?
Yep. And
these copse of trees south of me.
I have 3 guys to the east in that farmhouse. I've just ordered north to come in to the northeast.
Lima, you're going to be last man.
Yep. Londart's going to go ahead and take that western flank in. Frost, Don't Get Shot, and Clamar are starting to get a little bit more antsy here. They want to push in. They're crawling in. This is awesome. And right now, there's not a lot of people with eyes this direction. However, once they stand up, they could be dead. Don't Get Shot might have a chance to take a shot at Revy here. I think he's looking this direction.
We're taking sporadic fire from somewhere. We're moving.
I think Revy's firing out. No, that's why you're bombing in the middle, I think.
Contact southeast.
I know it's a bigger field, but my...
Take a look at the line here. Revy's just looking northwest.
Might want to watch. No, we frag just for that.
Let's fucking let me get some lead.
Well, we can't shoot them with the 50.
What do we have? We have
A little bit of... Lots of questions being asked here.
Direct like 328 from you, Flicker.
Hey, if you have contact,
Alpha's trying to get eyes on, trying to help the defense here.
Come on, guys, keep the volume of fire. We got the numbers.
And U.S. collectively open up to the northwest. Flicker goes down.
again,
big
Chick?
firefight happening here between U.S. forces and the militia just living northwest here.
Again. God damn it.
Here's how it looks on the map. A squad and a half size fourth northwest. Just, apparently an MRAP just got shot up in the line here. I'm looking for the smoke explosion. I don't see it. Clamar, Frost, and Don't Get Shot still pushing up here. Frost and Clamar have pushed past the MRAP. Their pony died. And Don't Get Shot just holding off. This is really smart. I wanted to say he just threw a grenade. He's really close to Revy right now. I wonder if he's going to hear Revy crawling. At a certain point, Revy's going to look over here. And I think Clamar or Frost just opened up. Don't Get Shot kills Revy. And while you're bottom of the middle, still bleeding here. Don't Get Shot trying to add in some shots here. Frost goes down. Clamar not in a good position to start firing back. Don't Get Shot trying to add in some more fire here. Any grenades? Oh yeah, Don't Get Shot almost eats a grenade.
Hopefully that got some move.
3D girls are distasteful, and why use your bottom of the middle is, you know, chilling here behind the sandbag. Chicken is also over here as well. Alpha trying to get idea from Chanka about how close these guys are. Chanka's really not that far away from them. He's trying to take a shot, Don't Get Shot. Don't Get Shot gets hit and then goes down. The frag definitely followed up there. Londarts is actually back in the wow, Londarts is in the MRAP here, right under Clamar's nose. How did that happen? Well, that's his name, Crosshairs. I mean, his name is literally 3D Girls Are Distasteful. I have to talk to him about that name.
Bravo 559, you see the one times guy up there?
Yeah, I've asked him.
There's so many long names entering squad ups now. We have to kill it. We have to stop it. It's bad. Anyway, Clamar is sort of stuck here by himself now. And Londarts is just right here. I wonder if, I guess Londarts hasn't heard the crawling around, because Clamar is definitely in the dirt here. Militia's still just content to sit outside here.
Yeah, he could...
Oop. Londarts gets in the gun. I think Clamar's going to try to stand up and shoot him. Clamar's trying to kill Londarts.
Command, contact on the MRAP that I'm sitting in. Right behind you. Yeah.
What is Clamar going to do?
There's a guy within like 5
He's looking...
Yeah,
Militia shooting up the MRAP that Lon's in. This is just funny to watch, I think. It's kind of bad. I mean, he's making the most of his situation. Think about it. It's a one-life event, right? It's a one-life event. You don't want to die. So, everyone else dies around you. What do? You're in the middle of enemy position. Well, where do you go? Grenade coming in, so Clamar's going to die soon. And there goes his cover. Oh, the grenade actually went too far. And Lon drove into a tree. Meanwhile, Lord Chanka kills Clamar. And more grenades on the MRAP. And Modern Death gonna roll in here and realize everything's secured. That MRAP is... If that MRAP's stuck in the tree, I'll be sad.
Want me to pull this south of the point so we can cover the point proper?
Cody and Silent are just watching the MRAP from afar, I think.
I know guys got shot out of it, but I'm not sure why it was abandoned. Feel free to go. Try it if you can.
I wonder if Silent gonna throw some rounds out here and then get back.
Heavy contact coming from northwest, northwest.
Cody doing the same from range. Rounds coming pretty close here. US have a really good handle on where militia are. Rounds just cutting the grass right now, right beside Cody and Silent. And I think they're gonna hold off here and let some other militia units take some fire. 27 kills for US, 23 kills for Mill. Progress is pretty good here. Down to about a squad and a half per team. Maybe a little bit more on the US side. And maybe closer to a squad size element for militia now. Lima running around in the back line of the US FOB is taking some fire from a distance. The rounds coming in from Silent and Cody, effectively suppressing the western side here. Lima has to hide behind this truck just to stay in cover. If militia start pushing up here, they could really do some hurting and start flooding one side of this base. US just are dug in really tight.
Alright guys, just hold tight, try not to move too much. Alright, for reference...
Blackbeard's still here. Where's he at? He's in the MRAP. Oh, he's saved one of the MRAPs. Looks like it was abandoned for some reason.
Alright, so... for
That's what I thought I heard over command comms.
50 set up south of the point, and I'm just observing.
Alright, so Blackbeard is he's literally just checking back here. Alpha Guido's still on the point, still he's actually I was gonna say he's still prone. He's come back, he's checking the radio. This is the major point that militia are trying to get into.
Yeah, it's only just gotten the vent full for squad 2. Yeah.
Alpha's just checking his positions around here. At this point, militia haven't pushed in since Frost's fire team died.
Command, this is 3.
Go ahead, 3.
There's, like I said, there's only about a squad size element left.
I'm 4 strong. Have one guy falling back to me.
Every once in a while, Cody takes some shots from this tree. It's kind of a crazy position.
Pretty strong here. Most of the contact we're taking is
I think he sees. I think he's looking for movement, and if he sees movement, he's just shooting at it. It doesn't really matter what at this distance.
I have a feeling it's taken out a lot of our guys.
Starting to be. This position is actually one of the positions targeted by U.S. command.
2, you said you're the last one up in your squad, correct?
AR is just doing nothing but suppressing rounds out now. He's being really effective. Oh. Militia moving, question mark?
Copy.
Yes. Zaki MMG with Skeptic are going to move east in the north. They're trying to flank around and get to the other side. Maybe a little bit of organization here on the militia line. Taking a look at militia. They're just holding position here.
What's the contact like in the last, say, 3 minutes?
They're waiting for US to push into them. Harv back here just trying to organize some sort of security for this element, I suppose. All he's doing is looking.
Oh, there's one more by the sandbags.
Skeptic and Zaki, you didn't go north far enough.
He's looking. I think he might be talking to some squaddies.
Harv, is it cool if I push around the right here, like on their south?
Yep, go for it. Let's go. Let's get this going. Let's get aggressive.
Cop.
Still causing a headache. Oh, Cody on the move.
We're gonna go secure the MRAP first, and then I'll hit the sandbag.
Cody's moved down to the next forest line.
Have we had direct eyes on contact within the last 3 minutes? Moving?
Negative. If I had to take a guess, the contact sounds like it's coming from the tree line in Bravo 524, Bravo 5.
I think Silent might be trying to move down here too. Silent was with Cody for the longest time. Cody now just moving in. And he takes a shot. He's hit twice.
Go ahead, 3.
And the third bullet comes for Cody. He's down. I think it's from Ibanez.
Copy. Yeah, stay away from that gun lawn. I don't want to lose you.
Do we have a medic left? Because I could do with a top.
We do. We have
29 kills US, 26 kills for militia now.
Alright, have him stay where he is. I've only got 2 guys out where I am. Can someone take up my position to watch the...
US consolidating their defense.
Alright, I'll wait for you to get here and then I'll move to the lodgy.
Now, Zaki and Skeptic have come over here to the east. This is the farm where Dorf was, where Dorf died. Rip Dorf. Press F in chat. I guess they're gonna kind of swing around and just see what they could do from the east side.
That's pretty close.
They could probably push through.
Copy that.
Matter of fact, if they just push straight west from here, this could be really effective.
We're pretty badly depleted, but maybe
This could be a distraction play too. If they get in that building and just start putting rounds towards the fob, that could be enough of a distraction, maybe to send an MRAP our way. That could get Blackbeard on the move. I'm not sure what the deal is.
Fucking go to.
Guido, part of the defense here.
Terrible.
He's running back and forth. He might be...
Fuck it. This'll do.
Taking a little high position up there. Lima's still behind this truck.
Can't see shit down there.
US just trying to keep the morale up here.
Just letting you know, I moved back to my position.
Alright guys, try to limit the movement of all our fucking guys.
Yeah, I'm getting...
Let's try to stay
I mean,
triangles.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit...
I wonder if militia believe they don't have enough people to push here, so they're just trying to wait out Americans for ammunition.
This is 3. I've got forces on the eastern Browning and on the lodgy. Anything other than that is not mine.
US are completely encased here in their defense. Harv's got himself 5 guys
crossing that road.
northwest of point, still holding position.
They are currently in B683. That's our objective.
And
they're probably low on numbers, maybe.
Well, we get a piece of intelligence here.
5 minutes.
Yeah, no.
The time to push is now.
Do what you need to do.
And guess what? Skeptic and Zaki are pushing here in the east. Blackbeard's actually moving an MRAP a little bit.
Alright, don't go too far, please. It's a bit much.
I've got great LOS on this east.
So Blackbeard is just going to sit on the hill and kill anything that he can see.
Copy. Honestly, make sure you relay this to your guys.
And expect militia to start a big push here. Oh, yep, there we go. A file is moving straight towards the line here.
I've got 2 men to your north. 2 men just west of the lodgy.
2 enemies west of the lodgy.
Oh, and this distraction play. There are people looking west now. Or looking east.
Got contact
Skull
north.
looks back to his north.
Running through
Militia have run up here. Within 100 meters now. Here we go. The main militia force now getting close here.
Got contact moving east side of the fob line.
Blackbeard engaging the Zaki and Skeptic.
East side of the fob, guys. East side of the fob, there's an enemy.
And it looks like some folks are going to push to the east here. Ooh, Silent kills Skull. Grenades coming out. on the point. It's pretty effective here. Harv pushing in, Harv leading his elements, trying to get his guys in here. Imanaz has a dirty position.
The medic is
Oh, Harv just got shot up by Imanaz.
Copy, just push.
Be advised, I got audio on a techie. I'm 90% sure I have audio on a techie, so just a heads up on that.
And Imanaz getting more kills, just killed 0 point. So trying to suppress Imanaz's position here. Ajakan and Begus have just frozen up. A Skeptic died on the east side. It's just Zaki pushing up with a medium machine gun by himself now.
Copy that.
He's going to push into lawn darts and far side here if Blackbeard doesn't kill him in the MRAP first. Bag is trying to push towards Imanaz. Gets shot up by Imanaz. Yoof. And HKN just has a shovel out. He's trying to he's trying to play dead.
Movement 50 meters from the fob.
50 meters, what direction?
East.
And I guess Zaki is now getting shot up by the...
We can't see it, Blackbeard. We can't even see your fucking tracers in the fog.
Blackbeard's getting shot up by...
Where is it?
Or sorry, Zaki getting shot up by Blackbeard. And Zaki just opening up now. Wow, Blackbeard having trouble hitting Zaki here. Zaki more suppression.
Kobe!
Here comes a grenade from Guido. A little short. I think it hit a tree. And that second one actually hit him though. So Zaki eats a grenade. Uncle Niner gets killed north side of the fob. Let's see, I think it's Ajakan. I think Ajakan is the last guy. I could have been wrong about that. Silent actually killed on the fob itself by Lima Bean, I believe. More shots. Now it's up to Ajakan.
2 KI northwest side from my squad.
Good shit.
What grid is he? I can't say.
Oh wow, so another confrontation killed Imanaz over here. So it's just Ajakan here. Modern Death looking... I guess Modern Death's behind a truck, so it might be kind of hard for him to see. Chicken is pretty close here, but he's behind some sandbags.
Alright, I'm watching your east side from the south. I should be able to see anyone if they run up on you from there.
Lima Beans up here to... Lima Beans look in this direction. Yep, Lima Beans look at this direction. Might have seen him crawl. If Ajakan stands up here next to the sandbag, Lima Bean might turn to.
Modern, you still have my sandbags covered, right?
You quiet over there?
Ajakan trying to figure out what's the best way to go about this. And he's trying to be tactical about it.
If you've got any friendlies walking around in the northwest,
And I think Chicken just spotted him.
right now, we might have them close.
Oh, hello. What the fuck is this?
Lima Bean might have a shot.
Northwest, anywhere in the northwest, stop crawling.
Nope, Lima Bean's not looking. So Ajakan is now crawled into the compound.
Just stop crawling.
Lima Bean turns on him, kills him. And that's going to be the round one. With about a squad size margin of victory here. A US win, holding the objective out until the end of the round against a militia attack. Brilliant. Alright, well that's the end of round one. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with round two of Operation Green Comet.
GG, guys. GG.
I didn't kill anyone with a 5th cal. Jesus.
Black, you kill. Oh, well.
Oh no, I did. I get one. I got one.
Zaki
you missed every shot from Zaki.
times.
Dude, I can't see
Oh,
on this
God,
monitor. I'm like an
boys,
inch
oh,
away,
God.
going. Is that a tree? Or...
All right, welcome back to round 2 of Operation Green Comet. It's a one-life event. If you're unfamiliar, once you hit the give up screen, once you are down, once you are incapacitated, you are done. Round 2 of Green Comet starting now. I'm bcarr. Thanks to XBit for producing our multicam POV. All of our POV streamers in the community, adding perspectives here so you guys can see what's going on. For round 2, we switch sides and we play it all over again. A few caveats for this operation. You won't see the same objective played this round. So we won't be going to Bravo 683, the Overwatch. Objectives in play possibles are Golf 8-3, a local checkpoint run by Ukrainians, I believe, being taken over by U.S. forces and repurposed for the purpose of, security in the region. And there's also a checkpoint that the U.S. can construct in Delta 856. From the marks on the map, looks like we're going to Golf 8-3. So U.S. forces are going to push through there. They have a convoy of vehicles they're going to push through. They got 4 MRAPs with 50 cals in them, open top variants, and they have 2 Logi trucks. That'll give them all the supplies they need to set up a nice little base, just like you saw in round 1. They can put some things down there. Once they get to the local reinforcement point, they can get a mortar along with fortifications. So, good times ahead. U.S. forces are spawning in here. We're shortly going to get a briefing here from our platoon commander, Dorf. So, leadership for this round, we're getting U.S. in blue, Dorf commanding with Moneyman, Harv, Jacko 800, and NSA Spy. Not an NSA Spy, rather. For militia... Sorry, I thought I heard something being shot there for a second. I couldn't believe it. It's before live and the round's being fired already. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Alpha Guido commanding militia this round with Pony, Ronan, a rather Scottish chap, and lawn darts.
Their goal, their end objective. They, however, cannot go to the MSR COP like we did round 1, so they are limited to 2 objectives currently marked on the map on the right.
We're actually going to go ahead and
east side of the map.
take a peek at what Alpha's briefing his militia guys. Then we'll come back over and take a listen to Dorf.
Or a checkpoint up there. Or they move down to the COP location down south in Bravo, Golf 8-3, and set up a fob down there. So the way we're gonna have this set up is Pony Squad will be on the easternmost route, defending a potential way in from towards the Ukrainian FOB down there. He's gonna build his roadblock. Right of that IFE marker. That's map point weird. While most of his squad is gonna pull further north and kind of defend around the radio fob, and then he'll pull back south as needed. Ronan's squad 1 will be just west of Pony in the forest, in between the 2 routes. He'll be pushing north, holding an area just south of a kill zone, and will fall back south as needed, just as he goes. Give ground, and just continue to kill him. Long Squad will be on the 1 mark roughly. You guys will be setting up a hard defensive line across this little valley in between. You will have multiple discotheques, and your job there is to stop. You're going to be a hard defense line, so you're not going to really fall back. You're going to try to hold that line as long as you physically can. And lastly, we have Scottish's squad. You guys will be spread out pretty thin, operating mostly in buddy teams, and you will be acting as recon elements. So your job is to try to avoid contact as much as possible. So if you see enemy contacts, either run away or just hold positions and try to hide from them and let them pass, and just continue reporting on enemy movements. That being said, you are still free to engage if you feel like you will die.
Fuck, I still haven't ordered my food yet.
All right. Dorf's getting ready to brief the
right,
U.S.
so, again,
team
Operation
here
Green Comet
for
round
Operation
2.
Green Comet round 2.
They did a good job on us last round. They got around us, they flanked us, they smoked us. Good effort at the end. We'll hopefully kick their ass this time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the Ukraine FOB portion. The Ukraine FOB gives us the option of building a FOB, or excuse me, a mortar at where the red FOB mark is, down in Gulf 8-3. We have Squad 1. Squad 1 NSA Spy Squad is going to be maintaining control of the convoy, and they're going to be utilizing all 4 MRAPs plus 1 Logi truck. So they've got all of convoy duty. Harv Squad is going to load up in all of the MRAPs, and Harv Squad's going to load up in all the MRAPs. Once we get to that helmet mark you see on the map, we are dismounting at that helmet mark. I'm going to be driving one of the Logi trucks, and one guy from Spy Squad is going to be driving a Logi truck. And the 2 Logi trucks will be Jack Squad and Moneyman Squad. At that helmet mark, everyone dismounts. Harv Squad is going to keep running down the road south, maintaining security around the road, making sure there's no ambushes, no anything else to worry about, no roadblocks. Moneyman Squad is going to run southwest and west, and they're going to be a screening force watching our southwest and southwest sides. Meanwhile, Jack Squad is going to run more or less west and watch our west and northwest side. And as Harv continues to clear the area south, then NSA Spice Group is going to keep driving the convoy south. When we load up in the convoy, I want a fucking quick rush. I shouldn't say rush, but I want a mad dash to that red helmet mark. We should get there pretty quickly. Based on how long it took Harv Squad to get there, we should be able to get to that FOB before it takes the militia to get to the FOB. I don't mean to sound too gamey with that, but we should be able to beat the enemy there. If we beat the enemy there, we should be able to have advantage over them. Are there any questions?
Quick question. How many guys was I up against in the end of the last round?
There was like 2 of them left.
Okay. I didn't actually.
There was like a whole squad, I think.
Where was
All right, there we go. The quick play is what Dorf is all about here. He wants to get down the west or the east side of the map, down to Gulf 8-3, 2, and set up shop before militia have a chance to react. The dismount point is pretty smart. To be honest, I would probably dismount right around there. Gives there's going to be a lot of different routes that they can take to secure overland routes, to secure the FOB location they want to get to. You saw, if you watched the operation earlier today, you know that these hills are pretty strong, and they allow for a lot of movement, even if the movement might be, I guess, something that you probably should see. I don't know. Let me rephrase that. I think the movement that we saw earlier today should have been seen, but there weren't a lot of people left at that point of the round when we saw the maneuvering around the eastern map border, wrapping around to the south here. Taking a look at some militia folks getting ready to go. Got about a minute until live time.
When you have 8 months.
Look at this fucking.
According to our admins.
Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I'm not sure which knees. The knees.
Taking a look at everybody over here on the militia side, getting ready to go.
How can you see them? It's all camo.
In that same time, their MRAPs will most likely just be getting up to Hotel 3-3. Like,
Everybody on militia except for. Nope, everyone's there now. Everyone's in the vehicle now.
maybe a little bit further, but they should not. You definitely should be able to get there before they.
Not mine, but yeah. Yes, we're supposed to take it.
20
We're looking at Harv's now. Harv's got himself a squad with the US now. He is
I'm sorry.
Let's see which way. He's in one of these MRAPs, I think.
Okay, what do
Maybe
you
not.
guys
Yes,
have
he
to
is in the
lead
second
away, 'cause I don't know
MRAP.
the best. I don't know this map.
And here we go. We're getting ready for round 2 of Operation Green Comet. Get the live time at the live sign from the admin and the. Someone. There we go. They found the keys in the glove compartment. I don't know why I said that. They should be in the overhead shade. I guess these things are push button starts, really, yeah? It doesn't really matter. We are running. The convoy is on the road. We get closer, we'll take a look and see. Oh my. Oh my. The entire militia force is heading south and east on the main road. Whoa. So, stipulation for this operation is that the objective in the first round would not be played in the second. Potentially a little bit of game time knowledge being used here.
Liberal grounded trans. Is that alright?
So, the, oh, there's a vehicle in the middle of nowhere. Is it supposed to be there? Did they just run that thing off-road and get it flipped already? Oh my lord. Would be funny if that's the case. It appears the, they might get to the dismount point before militia get there, but militia won't be that far off. Look at them. They're closing pretty fast now.
Here we go, boys.
Oh, there's another one.
Taking a look at some of the perspectives here of everyone rolling out. This is the time in the operation where, you know, it's just, you might be able to carry conversation. It's just loud enough to get over the roar of the engine in your vehicle. And then the squad leader, whoever's in charge of the vehicle, tells you to clear comms and everyone shut up. Looks like that might be happening now as US, oh, I thought they were going to dismount here. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication. Is a little bit off the point.
If any vehicle gets stuck, just bypass it, and the last vehicle will unfuck them.
Yeah, there's a tree that, like, grabbed the person.
Oh, there's a tree in the road. Oh my. Oh, look at this. Chicken is driving in. Hold on. Hold up. Wait. MRAP is... Oh my god. Look at this Dishka. Flicker's coming up here. Everyone's coming out. Oh, the Dishka's just gonna sit here? Okay. Man, look at this. This would be nuts if this was an objective area. Look at all these buildings. Everywhere can hide. So much visibility around this entire place. Until you get to this cliff face right here, and then everyone could just run up and over it. Basically climb this cliff face and kind of climb this cliff face. I don't know. This is a cool little, cool little compound here.
East along the road, or what? Not east, west. Could be heading west along that road.
Harv on US is getting up here. Looks like he's got a few guys pushing the road. They're pushing along the road. He's also got a fire team off to his east in the forest here. Just a bunch of spreading around. Harv's charge, I think, is mainly the road, and I think they want to take... They're probably going to take the off-road here. And probably clear the compound, but I wonder if... Oh my gosh, Flicker and Chicken are actually getting ready to get into this pillbox, and shots fired already. Jobu is in the window, and Zaki just throws a bunch of rounds up there. Grenades being thrown a little short there.
They're in the two-story building.
So you can see Jobu in the window. Oh, he actually eats part of the bullet there through the windowsill.
He's still poking that window.
He got hit, but he's not bleeding. Looks like Chicken has fallen back in there. Flicker's holding the entrance to this compound here. This is ground entrance to the HESCO wall here, and sort of like a little chicane here as well. This is kind of a badass compound, and I think the U.S. are going to throw some forces here to try to clear this out. Where's the Dishka? Sir Footer's back here by the Dishka truck techie. Why have they thrown a Dishka techie away? I don't know. Sir Footer gets shot at by MRAP, but he gets off the building just in time. There are some east-facing windows here, so Jobu is going to have to hide here. He's getting suppressed pretty hard. Man, he doesn't even know what to do right now. U.S. starting to move in here. Zaki and Bagus. Bagus going to throw a grenade here. That might actually get a little bit too far. Nope. Oh, he actually hit inside the window. And it looked like it was inside the building. Oh, here comes more reinforcements for militia. Yeah, militia throwing 2 squads into this position right here. Zaki gets destroyed by Flicker. He sort of just loafed around in the middle of the opening right here. Here comes MRAP. Oh, buddy. How many kills is Ralph... No, Ralph's gonna get 0 kills. He might get shot in the face, and he gets shot in the back by Chicken. Wasn't even looking in the right direction. Big oof. F in chat, guys. He came, he didn't see, he died. Skeptic is sort of stuck over here along this far side. Militia is starting to reinforce in here. Pony's actually in here. He's gonna run up pretty close. This is a squad leader. He's gonna hold this entrance. Actually, the Harv is right over here. Harv is running around. He gets shot in the back by Pony.
Oh, what?
Unfortunate.
We're setting another MRAP.
That is bad news. A squad lead already dead for U.S. U.S. are trying to bypass this objective now. Looks like they have a squad off the hillside here, but they're taking shots from their south-southwest. Phoenix just throwing everything up there.
Oh, get over yourself, Boogie. Come on.
Do you want us to smoke out?
This is this squad where Phoenix was shooting on them. Boogie, Lima's trying to maneuver around this hill. He's trying to get eyes up on these U.S. position here. They have a lot of cover. There's a lot of concealment between where Lima is and the U.S. position to his north-northwest. Lima's actually gonna get off road and head up the hill a little bit to his to the east side of the road here. Now, depends on how committed militia want to get here. The problem with this position, we can see Blackbeard engaging U.S. forces through the trees. There's some smokes in the way. I think this is made for militia forces that were a little overextended to try to break contact. Boogie's trying to crawl back to Ronan, to Snowfall, to members of his team. They're a little overextended here. It all comes down to what militia want to do here. Phoenix is just... He's got the right idea, but I think militia forces he's firing on are now in defilade. and they're actually falling back. It really comes down to how committed militia want to get here. Take a look at the positions now. Given the objective that U.S. are trying to attempt here, there's really no other way for them to get there without taking contact, without taking direct contact. Militia are falling back. Squad 2 is pulling out of the radio.
Hey, all squads, you have smoke missions available to you if you need them. Don't worry about the fob unless it poses a direct threat to you.
Yep, they're falling back now. So everyone's pulling back. They're ditching the Dishkateki. That could be a bad sign. This could be a... I wonder how much of this is a panic order. I don't think they anticipated taking that much contact this early on. Something tells me that this Dishka was sent up here mainly as an observation unit. I don't think they were expecting to meet a squad plus contact. At least not before they were in position. So this seems to me like an absolute mad dash to get back to the roadblock. So they have a roadblock on this route, and yep, they have a double barrel wall, and it looks like they added a sandbag emplacement here, a little sandbag bunker. It's not really a bunker; it's like a crescent. And they're falling back to the hills around here. Probably a little bit more defensible, but it definitely opens them up to getting flanked from the east.
Command, do you want us to bypass the fob and continue going south? We've still got contact south.
Well, we need to clear the fob if we can. To go south, we have to clear that fob.
Copy. I've got an angle from where I am. You want me to just try to hit it?
Yeah, you gotta hit it from the... You have to hit it two sides at once. So one, you gotta push in there and take that fucking east.
So we're going south.
Some deliberation about what direction U.S. are going to go here.
That's good.
Skeptic is already clearing... I think he's clearing the building where the contact was, initial contact for this force coming in here. A pretty strong fallback here from militia.
I would take a full squad up there.
Got militia commander here, Alpha Guido. He's at the second roadblock. This roadblock is Fox 7, Fox 7-6 actually, along a secondary road. Not in the direct route that U.S. want to take, but it's still pretty strategic. I think this was a CYA roadblock, really.
We need to move south. Speak up now.
Nah.
I want to die soon so I can eat. If you move
And
south,
boogie part of this element that's fallen back. They have a... They're still maneuvering to the south a little bit, I think. They might be waiting for more contact before they fall back anymore. It just looks like this element is spread out a little bit. Lima is still running back on the east side of the road.
How many guys do we
Uh-oh.
Where are they?
MRAP just, yikes. Well, something tells me there was a little miscommunication there, and the MRAP gunner didn't realize that the friendlies that were running into the base there, it's definitely unfortunate.
Alright, command, it's totally clear. We last saw people leaving the cop going west.
Okay.
It's really it's got to be a disappointing start for U.S. in this push now. 12 kills from Mill. plus 2 TKs, 2 kills for US out of that entire engagement.
One, grab your fucking vehicles and let's head him south as well.
Heard we're moving into the vehicles.
It's definitely gonna be rough. The US are gonna have to really punch through and outshoot militia here. They have a chance to do that, but they're gonna lose it if Jacko 800 squad just runs straight into this squad over here in the west. Rather, Scottish chap has his guys spread out along the road, the secondary road that's not part of the convoy's route. He's got a fire team to his north and to his south here along this road. And they're on the west side of it. Jacko 800 is pushing down. I think he thinks this is going to be a flanking move. They will come under fire very shortly. Although, hearing some shots over here, it looks like Dick's folk got shot up by maybe Boogie or Skull.
3, what's your strength?
My strength's full. We got contact southeast, 100 meters from my father's indeed.
Let's get these vehicles moved up.
Actually, that was actually part of Jack's squad. Dick's folk actually got hit by part of Jack's squad. So, that actually might help US here. But 3 is actually the only element that's completely full. Looks like the MRAPs are being manned. Oh, what is this? Blackbeard has run up on the enemy force. Blackbeard and Bartok just ran up on here. I think they were going to try to hunt for some vehicles. And Blackbeard ran up into Moneyman. I think they traded some shots. CBRC has got Overwatch on this hill.
Audio on MRAP.
Looks like Moneyman doesn't want to really deal with this, but Blackbeard is holding this angle. Skeptic gets shot. 2 Moneyman runs up on Blackbeard, not before Blackbeard can put a bullet into the Moneyman.
Heard. We'll just go YOLO and we'll push it.
I think Dick's folk just got shot at again. Militia forces engaging US forces as they're trying to push through. Wow, Moneyman squad. I think Moneyman's down to himself and Sabi. Maybe Lex Ryan's part of this element. The convoy is on the road. And the convoy doesn't know it yet, but they're going to hit a roadblock. If they decide to just push that convoy straight down, it's going to be a bad time. Even over here in the east, or sorry, in the west, Jacko 800 in a firefight with guys on the second road. Ooh, B Saucy just got sniped. Storm. Storm showing us why he's good. And in that same breath, Bacon Batman destroying Ajacan, destroying G-Man. Horny Uncle Niner put shot on the Bacon Batman. Bacon Batman's going to have to bandage here. Wow. And I think Storm just killed B down there. Shoo! This is getting rough for US now. 16 kills Mill, 5 kills US.
If we gotta ditch an MRAP, actually no, we're not even ditching MRAPs. If we just have a guy driving an MRAP without a gun,
down, 2K. I'm pulling south a little bit. I'm gonna hold.
Alpha's still in the secondary hab location. He's got a Dishka with him. Coordinating efforts here. Looks like he's sending lawn darts to reinforce the main roads roadblock. And he's got to be happy with Scottish Chap doing pretty good. He's only lost 1 or 2 guys to Jacko 800 squad in his east. Lima's right on the road here next to the roadblock here, and he's falling back. Little does he know, he's about to see the entire convoy roll straight down the road. Now, INS don't have, or sorry, Mill don't have a lot of AT. They only have 2 lats for the entire platoon here. They do have Dishka techies. And it sounds like we're seeing, yeah, Modern Death driving Grunt around. I think he's going to try to reposition this Dishka to help reinforce, or not. So this Dishka is looking at the secondary road. What is that? Oh, that's Pony up there. He's got a MMG at a distance. Looks like flickers. Got a medium machine gun. Who's got the win at this point? I gotta say it's militia, but if US can push through this roadblock... Actually, one thing that I'm not familiar with is the roadblock rules. I imagine the convoy hits this roadblock, they have to clear the drum walls so that the convoy can push through. The MRAPs won't be stuck to the road, but I'm pretty sure the Logis are required to stay on the road for this operation.
3, try to meet us at Ukraine bomb.
Roger. We'll try and hold them off here as well.
Yep, here we go. Groot and 0 Point gonna push the road here. They're gonna find a roadblock, and what are they gonna do? Oh no, here we go. MRAP rolls over. Just completely rolled over Wires bottom in the middle. Moneyman and non-NSA spy push through, hit the Tishkateki with Logi supplies in it. Oh no. Torf is... he's gone off-road. All the vehicles are pushing in. Dorf just got completely shot out. That's command dead for US. The Dishka, or the Logi is just sort of stuck here. Oh no, Lex gets shot out of an MRAP. Here comes Modern Death and Grunt with the Dishka techie coming in. It's a bloodbath. Dishka is opening direct fire. Cloud Kicker doesn't have a gunner. Cloud Kicker gets shot out of the MRAP. NSA Spy doesn't have a gunner. They're running alongside. I'm sorry, this is not funny, but it is funny. NSA Spy is stuck. He gets in the gunner position of his MRAP. He turns to 360, no scopes, everything, but he gets shot out of it. Claw Dog and Appa actually bypassed the roadblock. And they're on foot. Meanwhile, the Dishka destroys one of the MRAPs. And Jack asks the obvious question, is anyone else in command comms? And the answer should be yes, but Claw Dog is driving right now. And his squad leader hasn't given him command comms yet. Oh no, Claw Dog runs into a bush here. Has to go around. Pony is on foot chasing it with Flicker and Chicken. Claw Dog doing a pretty good job of dodging everything. Appa kind of still Appa's just hiding in his turret. He's trying to return fire here. Jacko 800 meanwhile is pushing his squad south just to try to do what they can. He's actually about ready to run up, he's actually running adjacent to another element. Claw Dog finds his way back to the road. He's going to push down to the radio. The radio position. Oh, and they drive past a abandoned vehicle in the road here. And it looks like they're actually able to get away.
Go south, off-road south.
Kind of amazing. Meanwhile, looks like DZ gets destroyed here. I don't know from what. Okay. Jacko 100 dies, and I think we are down to 5 US soldiers remaining. Scrooby, Thomas Saravinth with Horny Uncle Niner. Uncle Niner doing what he only knows to do, which is to run to the objective area. Thomas and Scrooby gonna follow suit here.
Alright, that's last call.
There is no command comms. Militia forces are falling back. They're trying to chase the MRAP that made it all the way to the checkpoint. Looks like Clawdog and Appa have ditched their MRAP. Well, I say ditched the MRAP, but they're gonna get back in, it looks like. Appa's gonna get in the gun. Uncle Niner gets shot up by Merrick, passing through the forest here. Thomas, Saravinth, and Scrooby are still around, so 4 U.S. left. Oh my gosh. There's really nothing else to say there. Oh, Groot's made it. What? Where did Groot? Groot made it through? Okay, so there are 5 people left still. Groot doesn't have a gunner, and his MRAP is definitely damaged. So I guess Groot's gonna throw himself up here as a distraction. He's getting engaged. Groot's gonna try to switch to the gunner seat. He gets destroyed as the engine explodes on his MRAP. Ooh, and Appa trades for modern death here. That's the driver of that Dishka techie. Grunt's still in the Dishka techie. Clawdog now realizes he's alone. Well, Grunt turned to this other MRAP. I think Grunt has to reload the gun here on his MRAP, or his Dishka. Clawdog's gonna get away. Thomas Saravinth is now alone over here, so we're down to 2. Down to 2 US remaining. Clawdog ditches his MRAP, and he's on foot now, running straight towards Merrick. Thomas Saravinth holding position. I mean, if you... And, yep, Merrick certainly destroys Clawdog. Thomas Saravinth actually kills Snowfall. Hey, Thomas, holding it down for the U.S. forces here. And he is absolutely getting destroyed here by Lima Bean. And I believe that is actually it for this round. A lot faster than I thought it was going to go down. Crazier things have happened in Squad Ops, but 34 kills Mil, 10 kills US. It's a pretty strong... It's a pretty strong effort there from Militia against US and Force here. That's going to do it for us. We're Squad Ops. I'm bcarr on behalf of XBit and everyone who helped us this evening with the POV streams in Squad Ops community. We hope to see you all again here soon. We're going to have streams up, check the calendar, Wednesday. I believe we hit that on the calendar right now. I think we also have another couple streams for Saturday. I also think we have maybe that was last week. We have a post-scripted mission coming up soon, I think. Tomorrow? Check the calendar for all of our events, including SOT training courses on squadops.gg. Until next time, have a great night, guys.